Bullish Flux cost expectations range somewhere in the range of $2.07 and $4.52 by 2030. Market examiners accept Flux could reach $2.07 by 2025. Bearish Flux market cost expectation for 2022 is 36 cents. Flux presentation. Made to make the decentralization of the web more proactive and consistent, Flux utilizes what is called blockchain as a help. In this aid, we cover the different benefits that Flux offers of real value. For example, resource the board, calculation administrations, and improvement administrations. To the extent that the reasonableness of the Flux token is a speculation, we likewise cover our Flux cost forecast so you can check whether the token is a wise venture. What is Flux? The Flux network guarantees decentralization through its many highlights. Fluxos, for instance, fills in as a computational space for clients who have a stake in the local token, Flux, of the stage to run an improvement space. This onboards numerous financial backers and specialists in the digital money to perform helpful administration capabilities on the Flux stage and influence advancement as they wish through the XDAO. The Flux token is all around surveyed regarding valuability, since other than the onboarding of clients with stakes in the activities of the stage, the Flux nodes people group drives the organization. Flux additionally guarantees interoperability by empowering the exchange of brought-together applications consistently onto Web3. The Flux token. The Flux token fills in as a marking money as well as a motivator on the stage, filling in as a collateralizing system for Flux nodes. As the linchpin of the stage, Flux likewise empowers two-factor confirmation. As a multi-utility resource, the cost of the Flux token is incredibly dependent upon the interest for the administrations presented by the Flux stage. To guarantee consistency and sufficient compensations for the best-performing hubs on the stage, the Flux hash mining calculation and the no ICO rule, reasonableness as far as the biggest awards for the most considerable supporters is guaranteed. Our Flux cost forecasts likewise consider the arrangement which parts block compensations on the Flux chain, which builds the worth of the Flux token by delivering it scant in supply. Local area-driven, interoperative advancement models. For D-app designers, Flux guarantees a lively and exceptional local area. Clients and designers on the stage can consistently coordinate the advanced, energetic elements of the Flux onto other blockchain applications. The stage even guarantees that outsiders can securely add to the organization, a component that different stages have missed the mark concerning keeping up with without compromising the organization's security. The elevated degree of execution of the organization as well as its openness have been noted by different watchers. Consequently, our Flux cost forecasts reflecting positive patterns in the stage's worth. The EFI reception is likewise made unreasonably simple through the Flux stage, since advancement in current frameworks and similarity with different organizations is kept up with. Administration framework. Flux utilizes what is known as a decentralized independent association framework, which empowers token holders to decide on chief and functional choices relating to the organization. DAOs end up being the most valuable in the curation of a leveling overseeing framework when clients on the organization become engaged with its tasks also. It very well might be prudent, then, in the wake of survey the positive patterns of our Flux cost expectations, to put resources into Flux, since the stage ensures that people who have a monetary stake a say by the way it is run. Flux current cost. Flux is as of now worth 46 cents USD. Flux has moved 2.22% as of now with an exchanging volume of $3,423,286. Flux is as of now positioned 155 among all cryptographic forms of money with a market capitalization of $126,040,368 USD. Using the general strength record, moving weighted normal, Williams fractal and moving normal intermingling dissimilarity from the graph above, we can decide cost designs for Flux to conclude whether having a bullish or negative year is going. Flux value expectation 2022. Flux, from certain perspectives, is one of the most astonishing digital currencies to rise this year. The Flux cost conjecture for 2022 expects a critical expansion in the year's last part, potentially coming to 69 cents. Likewise with other digital forms of money, the ascent will be slow, yet no impressive drops are normal. Averaging 64 cents in cost is very aggressive. Yet it is attainable soon given expected joint efforts and progressions. Flux is supposed to have a base worth of 55 cents. Flux value expectation 2023. In 2023, Flux cost expectation has a lot of space for extension. Because of the expected declarations of various new organizations and drives, we guess that the cost of Flux will before long outperform $1.15. Be that as it may, we ought to hold on to check whether the Flux's general strength list emerges from the oversold zone prior to putting down any bullish wagers. Taking into account the market instability, Flux will exchange with a base exchanging cost of 92 cents and a typical exchanging cost of $1.01. Flux value expectation 2024. Assuming that the vertical pattern go on until 2024, it could reach $1.61 and Flux might benefit. In the event that the market encounters a decay, the objective may not be met. Flux is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $1.47 and a low of $1.38 in 2024. Flux value forecast 2025. In the event that Flux effectively helps market opinion among digital money lovers, the Flux coin cost could stay stable for the following 5 years. As per our projections, Flux will be green in 2025. The Flux is supposed to reach and outperform its unsurpassed high in 2025. In 2025, the virtual money will be valued at $2.07, with a base cost of $1.84 and a typical cost of $1.94. Flux value forecast 2026. After some broad gauging and specialized examination, we gauge the Flux cost is supposed to cross a normal value level of $2.40 by 2026, with a base cost of $2.30 anticipated before the year's end. Besides, Flux has a greatest value worth of $2.53. Flux value forecast 2027, because representing things to come organizations that are supposed to occur by 2027. We are expecting that a bullish pattern will keep carrying the typical cost to around $2.86. On the off chance that Flux figures out how to break the safe level in 2027, we could see a greatest cost of $3. Neglecting to accumulate the help Flux needs by 2027 could bring about a low of $2.77. Flux value expectation 2028. While Flux is endeavoring towards interoperability between organizations to hurry association, the bullish pattern from the earlier year is supposed to proceed. So the base exchange cost has been set at $3.23 and a yearly cost close above $3.46 in 2028. Flux value expectation 2029. By 2029, Flux will at last outperform its past ATH values and record new cost level. The base cost could be $3.69 and possibly arrive at a most extreme value worth of $3.92, averaging out at $3.78. Flux value expectation 2030. The digital money market is known to be profoundly unpredictable, which is one of the many justifications for why cost estimating is a troublesome errand. Makes an honest effort to conjecture future price tags with accuracy. But all expectations ought not be taken as monetary counsel, and you should DYOR. In 2030, we are anticipating that digital money should have acquired reception across numerous areas. In that capacity, the greatest Flux cost in 2030 is projected to be $4.52 in case of a bull run, with a typical value level of $4.33. End costs, backing and opposition levels, highlights, reasonableness to reason, security contributions, importance and economic situations ought to administer your choice to put resources into the Flux token. Since the development and improvement period of the token has fared pretty well as far as value, an extension in its administrations across different organizations is probably going to keep costs stable.